welcome to the Bedtime Storycast, a podcast where I talk and you fall asleep. So I invite you to get cozy under the covers in a comfortable position. Take a nice, deep breath in and relax for this visualization meditation for sleep. Sweet dreams. Hello and welcome to this deep sleep meditation, where I will guide you on a peaceful journey through the mountains, allowing you to feel relaxed and calm, slowing you down to receive the perfect night's sleep. So get into a comfortable position and make sure that you won't be disturbed for the duration of this session. Take a nice, full, deep breath in and gaze forward, not looking at anything in particular. And as you exhale, let your eyes ever so slowly close. Notice how the darkness of closed eyes automatically relaxes the body. Become aware of your head resting against the pillow. How soft is your pillow? Notice the quality of your pillowcase. Can you imagine what it looks like? What color it is? And now, without opening your eyes, can you imagine your room? Remembering where all the furniture is and all the other items. Good. Of course you can imagine your room this easily, because humans have the great power of creative imagination. And thinking about your room vividly was just practice for this session, but you should use it in just as much detail as I take you on a journey through the mountains. Imagine that you've been driving for some time to the great Rocky Mountains. You can see the tops of the mountains covered in white snow growing from the horizon, where the road shrinks from your vision. You know this is the peak of a beautiful mountain in the Rockies. You can see the bright blue sky without a cloud in sight. The day is crisp and cool. You roll down your windows to breathe this fresh mountain oxygen. The perfection of this day is so soothing and relaxing. Cone-bearing trees are lining the highways, as if they are the paintbrushes of earth, painting the blue sky above. The mountains are drawing near as you ride along the highway. They slowly soar into the sky. They seem to grow endlessly, and you wonder, how much more massive can they get? You can make out their jagged surface and how snow is collected in the gaps of the ridges. The sun, reflecting off the snow, is as white as milk, and the places shrouded in shadows glow with a light turquoise. It seems like no life grows on these mountains after a certain altitude, and you can see why. The air gets thin at the height of these amazing formations. The weather is harsh way up there. And zoning out on this beauty of a day, you hear your GPS remind you that your turn is coming up. You feel a rise of relaxation in you because you are ready for a rest after the long road trip. This road is long and winding. The forest that you are passing through is immaculate. You are surrounded by millions of trees, constantly producing oxygen. Your windows are still down, and you can smell the dampness of the woods. Handling the curves with ease, this drive is so relaxing. It seems like this last stretch of road is the most beautiful. It is the icing on the cake of your drive. You can see the sun rays cutting through the trees as you travel along, happy that you have a watchful eye on the road. You notice a family of elk is crossing ahead, and slowing down to a complete stop, you watch as this family does not fear you at all. There is a magnificent buck with long antlers atop his head. His fur is marked in a way that you know must be one of the most beautiful of his kind. The mother elk is delicately built, but you can see she is wise. Her two fawns follow close behind, grazing a few things as they follow their parents. The family slowly crosses the road, as if the road is no different than the woods. You quietly watch in awe as they continue into the woods until you can no longer see them. And thankful for this experience, you continue your drive. You don't need GPS to remind you where to go at this point, because you've been down this road before. You've come to the entrance of your private cabin, nestled in the woods. This place is miles away from any town, as well as any neighbors. The cabin is the perfect size and has all you need for a nice, long rest. So you go inside your cabin, and everything is clean and ready for you. This is a one-room cabin, equipped with a lovely tiny kitchen, a bed dressed in crisp white sheets, a nicely worn leather couch, and a stone fireplace. There are several windows that peer out into the surrounding wilderness. There is some chopped wood waiting on the front porch, so you start a fire quickly and easily, not only for the warmth, but you really love the sound of a crackling fire. And after the fire is going, you have a seat on that nice couch and just listen to the sounds, gazing at the flames. You are almost ready to fall asleep right here, but you desire to head outside because sunset is the most beautiful time at the cabin. You walk out the front door to one of the most beautiful sights you've ever seen. Your cabin is situated in front of a crystal clear pond, and the view of the mountains in the distance is breathtaking. There is a very small dock built out into the water, just big enough for you to walk out on. And walking down a gentle footpath that leads to the pond, you notice the earth below you seems to almost support your every step. You make your way to the edge of this dock and sit down, dipping your bare feet into the crisp water. The contact your feet make with the water, sends out the only ripples across the glass-like water of the pond. And you watch as the miniature waves travel slowly out in all directions from where you are. The surface of the water is reflecting the mountain in front of you, reminding you of a lifelike landscape painting that's simply upside down. This pond represents your mind. On the surface, it is calm and serene, but you know that underneath there is a whole world of life. And feeling relaxed and happy is your natural state of being. All negative emotions are like storms passing by. When they rain down with fury, they may seem very threatening, but you know the storm always rolls by, even watering and nourishing the earth below. The pond remains calm, no matter how massive the storm. It just outweighs the winds and the rains, returning to the glass-like surface. Notice how good you feel, knowing that you too can outweigh the storm and return to peace. The sun is beginning to set, turning the white snow on the mountain tops into shades of cream and light yellow. The sky behind the mountain is darkening into a deep royal blue. You follow the outline of the jagged edges of the mountain as it contrasts with the sky. You breathe in the energy of this magnificent moment, feeling so deeply relaxed, with complete peace of mind. All you can do is be fully immersed in the beauty of nature all around you. You are feeling so tired and ready for a good night's sleep in your cabin. But you must wait for the sun to fully set, because you love seeing the night sky here. You can see some prominent stars out already. You hear the crickets begin to chirp as the sun is chased away by the night sky. And at first it is only a few crickets, but their numbers grow as it becomes darker. The yellows on the mountain have faded to grays and blues, and you know that no matter how dark it gets, the snow on the mountains seems to always be visible to some degree. The night sky is a matte, dark gray now, and more stars are appearing. There is no moon out tonight, so the stars will be bright. You watch as the last bits of sunlight is erased from the sky. All of the stars seem to come out and dance in the sky for you. And everywhere you look, the sky is dappled with stars. They are shimmering like diamonds, reflecting light. And one star in particular catches your attention because it is twinkling with delight. And as you focus on only this star, you can see that it is changing colors from white to red to blue to yellow to purple and back to white. There doesn't seem to be any pattern to the twinkle. All you know is that it is flashing just for you. You feel so sleepy, and you can already imagine how cozy the bed in the cabin is. So you head back across the short dock, hearing the boards of wood squeak below your feet. And you must be surrounded by thousands of crickets, because it sounds like a symphony around you. You can see the warm light of the fireplace emanating from the cabin windows. And as you get to the front porch, you are greeted with the deepest sense of being home that you have ever felt. You open the door and see the fire burning gently and the cozy bed waiting for you. You know the fire is safe for the night because there is an ornate grate that you have placed in front of the opening. So you pull back the cozy handmade quilt and the white sheets to reveal the fluffiest pillows you have ever seen. They are like two clouds waiting to be snuggled with. So you get into the sheets and cover yourself with the blanket. The weight of the blanket wraps perfectly to your body, and the pillow cradles your head just like a mother cradles their baby. This is the most relaxed you've ever been. You tune into the sounds of the crackling fire, and this deepens your relaxation even more. You feel completely safe in this cabin, ready to have the most relaxing night's sleep of your life. Your legs feel heavy, as do your arms. And as you breathe slowly in and out, you feel soothed by the sound of your breath. In and out, whispering like waves, coming and going. In and out. Your breath slows even more now because you are about to fall asleep. Remember the mountain that waits outside the cabin. You can see it in your mind just as clearly because you've created a permanent image of this beautiful formation. The mountain represents your physical body, always strong and showing its beauty to others. Remember the pond and how it represents your mind, calm on the surface, outwaiting any storms with great patience. Remember the family of elk crossing the road, and feel the strength in this family. They know exactly where to go and how to navigate the endless woods. This family represents your connection to others as well as how you treat yourself, with honor and dignity and certainty. And remember the cozy cabin. It represents your soul. It is always warm and tidy and there to support you. And as you drift off to a dreamy sleep, allow this experience to fill you with delight. You are strong. You are noble. You are calm. You are beautiful inside and out. Sleeping is a time for rejuvenation, something you deserve every night. So breathing gently and smoothly, you are fully ready to doze off. And when you rise in the morning, you feel more energized and excited to conquer your goals and dreams. My voice fades away gently now, letting you get the restful night's sleep you deserve. So good night and sweet dreams.